Market structure. This lesson today will kind of help you take your trading to the next level. Really understanding market structure will allow you to understand what price has been doing, what it's currently doing now, and what it's likely to do in the future. So we don't really want to be predictors of price. What we want to do is understand market structure and then really make our bets or hedges, kind of based on what the price may in fact do based on historical um, price action. Okay, so when we talk about price action, we talk about market structure. What we're really talking about is kind of identifying major supply and demand areas, major trending areas, whether price is either trending up, is it trending down, or is price kind of consolidating in some range. Okay, so let's take a look at SPY here on this makeshift kind of trading view desktop application. What we really want to do is we want to find areas of imbalance, right, where buyers and sellers kind of meet, right, and then drive price either up, down, or kind of like in this consolidation manner, okay? So what we'll see here is that price kind of rallied all the way up, came back down, okay, retested this area, and then rallied all the way back up again and retested this area in June, and then here we are today, okay? So we can kind of see this kind of semi-consolidation pattern, right, over the last several weeks, okay? Now, if we go down to the 1 hour chart, and what we're doing here is we're kind of looking at multiple time frame analysis, right? What we want to do here is we really want to identify kind of the trends, right? So price kind of trended down here. You can kind of see it's pretty obvious, right, that price was trending down. And then if we draw another line here, price kind of respected this zone. And then also respected not only the trend lines, but also the zone. It kind of came back, bounced back up, rallied all the way back up as we saw on the larger time frame. That's kind of like the trend there. And then here we are over the last, several days, we see price coming in and just kind of like making this downward trend again, right? And if we take a look at this, we'll see that it's pretty obvious, kind of like this megaphone shaped look going down. All right, so now we have kind of supply and demand zones. We have these trend lines. If we kind of narrow it down to like the 15-minute chart, really other than no purpose other than just kind of seeing what price did, right? So price kind of came up to this green zone, supply and demand zone, or excuse me, supply zone. And then you also have this area of a trend line that came in and it bounced and touched it twice and then it kind of rallied all the way back down. Well, the next day, market opens up, shoots all the way back down, kind of breaks through this demand area, but touches this trend line and then shoots right back up for half the day, almost, a good part of the day. And then we look at today, right? You can see market kind of open up around the supply zone, rallied all the way up, touched this trend line zone, and then came all the way back down. So what are we really looking at here? And even like the 3-minute chart, right? So when you start to plan your entries, you can kind of see this is a pretty good entry zone, right? Good risk to reward ratio. If we just take any area, as part of this chart, you can kind of see this one was a good zone too. Of course, areas of confluence where you can, say, hey, this is an area of a trend line. This is also an area of a major supply and demand zone would be a good entry point, something that you can look at and really, feel really confident about, coming in there and making your entries, okay? So, again, market structure, right? And you can kind of see here in this kind of long-term time frame, what do we see here? We kind of see this like double top forming, right? Over the course of really going back to, late or mid, early June, I would say. So it looks like, this is probably going to trend all the way back down, but you never know. It could bounce all the way back up. But the point is now you are armed with kind of a broader picture. You see where price has been going, where it's going, and where it could potentially go. And you have at least something to start with respect to a trading plan and also an understanding of market structure where when you start zooming in a little bit further, you're going to have some good understanding as to where price is likely to go and also some good risk to reward ratios in order for you to make some good trades. All right, so good luck to you guys, and if you have any questions, drop a comment in the like section.